What's going on today, guys? Sticks10 here, and we've got some regional battles with a spotlight on Venusaur. And so let's jump right in. Our Venusaur is going to have Frenzy Plant. It is going to be needed to be viable in this cup. Otherwise, look to other sources for a grass user. Your options might be Ivysaur or Tropius. So those would be some options. You could also use Gallade or some other option. I think those are pretty much the only viable ones. So the reason I'm going to be running as a fast move on mine, I'm going to be running Vine Whip because it gains energy very quickly. So you can see I'm brought in Azumarill now to finish off this Medicham. He brings out his Azumarill. I'm going to bring out my Venusaur. So here's the deal. Okay, I shield that one. He hits me with Ice Beam. So we're going to hit a Frenzy Plant. Pretty quick energy gain. And that's the main thing. If they don't have shields, you can see how quickly it takes down that. Also, in some of the later battles, you'll see, obviously, that it can take an Ice Beam or a Ice Punch and survive. So that's a good thing. You do need to use a shield most of the time to let it survive long enough to get off a couple. Against Skarmory there, the first time I hit Sludge Bomb, don't do that. It's not as effective. I would just go with Frenzy Plant every time and not worry about using Sludge Bomb against Skarmory. Definitely not a positive matchup for Venusaur. It is one it's going to lose. But it is something that you can at least put damage on it. So, as we lag for a second, there we go. Medicham comes in, and we take it down. That's a victory for us. Venusaur putting in some work there. You can see we've selected Melmetal as our lead against... And so here we go, Melmetal versus Melmetal. And so we're going to hit... right here, we're going to test out real quick. So here you go, Rock Slide. Rock Slide is not going to do a whole lot to Melmetal. Don't waste the energy on it. Definitely hit Thunderbolt. Here he's going to hit me with Thunderbolt. You can see, boom. It does about half damage or so, maybe a little more. So definitely Thunderbolt is the way to go. And you can try to bait out shields. Obviously, he blocked that, so that's why his is going to survive. Mine is not. I'll let it fall to that Thunderbolt. We bring out Venusaur. Let's see if we can get some quick damage. He decides to switch to Azumarill. And so he's going to block that one. He has no shields now. We have two, so that gives us a pretty big advantage there. We're going to block the first Ice Beam. And then we're going to hit a Frenzy Plant, which bye-bye Azumarill. You can see how much damage it does to Azumarill. And we're going to see what he brings out next. It's going to be Medicham. Not a great matchup for us, but since he has no shields, we're going to get off those Frenzy Plants and do just a ton of damage to... And we're going to leave in our... We're going to block again, so we can block that. And, oh, we should have hit that and not got greedy there. He hits us with an Ice Punch, and we bring out Azumarill to finish off this Medicham. Nothing Medicham does to us is going to do a whole lot, even with the bulk added in. So here we go. Thunderbolt does quite a bit, but our Azumarill is very bulky, so definitely going to be able to knock out Melmetal. Oh, not quite. Melmetal actually withstood that, but we did it. We're able to knock it out in the end there. So we lead with Melmetal here in this next match, and we've got... Melmetal versus Wishcash, not a great thing for us. We are able to switch out and take a Mud Bomb from Wishcash. He brings out Skarmory. Not a good situation for our Venusaur. Let's see if we can bait a shield. We do not. Smart move not to block that. And we're gonna go down here, because really that's a bad matchup for us. There's no sense of using a shield on that. We're gonna hit a Thunderbolt here. He's going to block that for sure. No doubt in my mind that he would. And we're going to get to another one maybe. Nope, we're going to have to use one of our shields. See if he blocks again. I don't think he will. And he does fall to that Thunderbolt. We've got a little bit of extra charge energy there. We're going to hit another Thunderbolt. See, we're going to... Oh, we beta shield out. I don't think Thunderbolt would have done a ton. It would have done a little bit there. So good shield there. Shield, getting that shield for us. Now, here is a Mud Bomb versus Azumarill. You can see how little that does to Azumarill. And we're going to hit a Play Rough here. Get that charged up, and boom. And so we did okay damage there. Not amazing, but it does a lot more than Mud Bomb is doing to us. Our Bubble is going to take down that Wishcash, and he brings out Toxicroak. We're going to hit a Play Rough, and there we go. Oh, we didn't quite take out his Toxicroak, and we're going to hit an Ice Beam here. He was probably trying to save up for a poison move there to hit us with, but we were able to win that one. Taria versus Skarmory. This is a positive matchup, lead match for us. And we are going to employ that King IV strat here and try to get energy advantage back. Or not energy advantage, charge move priority. He did join first. As you can see, we waited till he hit, then we hit ours before he could, and then we do get our charge move advantage back. So it does require more testing, but I think it is interesting. He does switch out to Lucario, and we're going to go down to counters there. And then we bring out Azumarill. It's going to be a pup, I think, so we're going to let that go through. And here comes another pup. That was not enough time for a Shadow Ball, so we do hit an Ice Beam just so we stop getting hit with power-up punches. Just chipping away at that damage. Altaria comes in and hits us with a Sky Attack, and we are just going to hit Bubbles till we get to Ice Beam, and that's going to take out Altaria unless he had a shield left, which he did not. Or he does have a shield left, but he didn't choose to use it, which is fine. Smart move on his part. And then we are going to hit our Play Rough against this Azumarill. He will probably block it. He does not. So we're going to allow our Azumarill to fall to a Hydro. Oh, it doesn't actually kill it. So he's running Hydro Pump on his. Good to know. And hit another Play Rough. He does use his shield to block that. We have one in the back. It is a Venusaur with a shield versus a no shield. So we didn't have to block that since it was a Hydro Pump, but we weren't sure what else he had as a move, because if it was an Ice Beam, I think we can tank one, we can't tank two. So we do win that match. One shield, no shield. One shield for Venusaur does win in most situations versus Azumarill. Now we're hitting some Mud Bombs here. Mud Bomb versus Mud Bomb. His is actually Water Gun, so we're going to have energy advantage because Water Gun does not charge up as fast. And we're going to hit another Mud Bomb. You can see how quickly we're getting those Mud Bombs off. And he may actually win, though. Unless... yeah, this might take me out. So interesting there that he was able to take me out with Water Gun instead of Mud Shot. But that's okay. We hit the pup there to get our energy up, and we're going to try to do some damage here against Skarmory. We're going to stay in because I don't have a good option now against Skarmory. He does decide to block that. We're going to block, see what we can do here. Sky Attack. We survive that. And we hit another power-up punch. I want to see if he would double shield it. He did double shield, so we have the shield advantage now, and we're taking down this Skarmory with power-up punches. And Frostlass. Oh, one of my faves. I do like Frostlass, and we're going to shield that. It's going to be an avalanche, so that would be devastating to our Venusaur. Well, like I said, with shield advantage, Venusaur can mop up You can see that Frenzy Plant taking down Frostlass, who is kind of squishy. So there you go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you like that spotlight on Venusaur. I think it is a good option for this cup. Definitely good in the meta. Can withstand some ice moves, at least one. It can tank some of them. Just keep in mind that you do need a shield most of the time, and it can sweep up for you. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Let me know what you guys are using for your regional cups. Good luck, trainers, and until next time, thanks for watching the video.